Hey peeps, J9 here, your favorite holistic Jersey girl. What's going on? Happy Memorial Day. I know I've been saying this in my stories and things. You know, today is not just about the barbecues and the day off. It really is about being there for our fellow brothers and sisters, especially now. I think it's very important. And, you know, I got home, making a mess. I got home from my mastermind and I was like, all right, so how do I incorporate all these things that I've learned into my current life? Like, how do I do that? Because I was feeling very stuck. I'm just going to be completely transparent and 100 with you. And so I said, you know what I just learned and what I just researched can help at least one person. And so I hope at least one person gets something out of this. And Les Brown came on. I'm drinking this so I don't have dyslexia while I talk to you guys. It seems to be selective dyslexia. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, I researched and Les Brown came on. I was listening to YouTube and his words stopped me in my tracks. And he said, you know, we've been taught all of our years, and this is very much in line with what I do with hypnosis for sure. Hey, Mary Carol. Yeah, if you're watching live, drop hey, let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know if you're doing anything today. I have to run some errands and prep for the week. I'm actually heading out to Kentucky this weekend for another event, which is exciting. But anyway, so I was researching it, and Les Brown came on. He said, you know, a lot of people are programmed from a young age, and not, you know, this is not to blame parents or it's not to blame anything, right? But it's that we're programmed a certain way, and in order to get out of that programming, we have to expose ourselves to something else, to someone else that gives you a different version or vision of yourself. And then you need to hold that vision. And that's why it's really important to surround yourself with mentors and coaches and people who basically have done what you want to achieve, because it helps you hold that vision for yourself. When you start to doubt and backtrack and say, I can't do that. You know, maybe this person could do it, but I'm not, you know, I came from this background. I came from a really poor neighborhood. I came from being told that this type of person can't do it. And that's a very, you know, listen, it may be legitimate, but that's not going to serve you. And I've learned, you know, especially being a woman in technology, you know, it's a different thing, but I never let any of that stuff stop me. But now that I'm on my own and I'm looking into entrepreneurship and I'm kind of, you know, I had the training wheels on, and now that I've taken the training wheels off, it's like, can I do this? Knowing that I've poured so much into myself and I'm pouring so much into you guys, you absolutely can do it, but you can't do it yourself. So what Les was saying is what mentors and coaches do, what people who have achieved what you want to achieve, they take you to a place you can't go by yourself. And I'm 100 with that. If you agree with that, drop yes. Let me know. Because you cannot, and I thought this was like, wow. If you were a kid, I mean, I was a kid like in the early 80s. I'd read the cereal boxes. Who else read the cereal boxes? Drop me if you read the cereal boxes as a kid. I mean, I'd sit there and like look and read at it for like 30 minutes. The same thing over. It was just a thing. I like to read the cereal boxes. So anyway, Les Brown says we cannot read the box. We cannot read the labels. We cannot read anything when we're locked inside the box. And locked inside the box is when we are just forcing ourselves into the same programmed mind. And so he says that a lot of us, all of us, are born unique and die copies. So if you think of it this way, if you need a visual, you're going for a walk with someone. You're either keeping up with their pace or they're keeping up with your pace. And so whose pace are you keeping up with? That's really important. So I'm going to give you a couple steps when you've encountered someone who's made you see something different in yourself, or if you haven't, definitely do it. Look up Les Brown. Go to an event. Go to a mastermind. It doesn't have to be hundreds or thousands of dollars. Go to a meetup where you can be with other people who are achieving what you want to achieve. Put yourself in places that you can have a higher vision for yourself. So for me this weekend, I'm going to give you these couple tips. And once you do that, then you can implement this to integrate into your current life. Put yourself back in that room, in that place, in that call, in that whatever. Put yourself back in that place and feel what it was like to hear the stories, the testimonies, to learn what you were learning. Put yourself back and then savor it. Replay it in your mind. You're reprogramming yourself. Then sit with it. Let it just like soak into all of yourself. Let yourself feel it, what it felt like to be in that place. And the other part of this is to move your body. It's not to just, you don't just learn something new and you're sitting around like, oh, what do I do? Move your body. A lot of that, whether it's a walk or stretching, yoga, bicycle, whatever you want to do to move your body. It could be chores, going up and down the stairs. Move the energy around. And then express gratitude. A lot of times they say get a gratitude journal. I love to write lists and things, but I'm not a journaler. I don't like to write those things down. Like gratitude, I'll go out for a walk and say, thank you, Lord, for my eyes, that I can hear, that I can taste, that I can smell. Thank you that I have feet to walk. Thank you I have arms. I mean, just express gratitude that you woke up another day. And last but not least is to have a memory handy. So I had, from my mentor, I tagged her in our picture together, and she reposted me. I have been on her team. I have been her student for a year. A year of expressing gratitude to her, sharing her, and a year later she reposted me on social media, which is, in the social media world, it's a big deal. But it's the point is, it's like I was seen. I was finally seen for who I am. And so she sent me a message and said, I hope you can see that this could change everything for you. I hope you know that. And I was like, wow. It's because I constantly put myself in the rooms with people who know more than me. It's that I constantly feel gratitude for what I have, expecting more. Like I always say to God, this or something better, this or something better. This is what I desire, this or something better. So I hope you got value from this, because the thing is, we pick up programming, right? We're either programming our own mind or we're being programmed by TV, by news, by ads, by social media, through television, through radio, the things we see, right? So we have to learn how to reprogram our own mind. And when we have the doubts and those things creep in, we have to go back to the basics, go back to within ourselves. Excuse me. So I hope you got some value from that. If you did, drop me some bells. Share this out if you feel called to, that someone else could get value from it. I hope you have a very, very happy Memorial Day. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow it's angel card readings in my Facebook group. So on the other platforms, just drop Facebook. I'll invite you into the group. I'm going to put, you can pick from a 3-card spread. I also do private angel card readings, as well as in my private group, I pull cards for people individually. So if you want that, just drop Facebook. If you're already on Facebook, drop group, and I will invite you into that group or send you the link so that you can click on it. Have a good rest of your day. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.